Join the stars and ride a magic carpet through the firmament to a far world where giants lurk beneath the surface, where stunning natural beauty is enriched by laughter, song, and story, where fishing and friendship ride the wings of adventure. Run the wild edge of Trevor Gowdy's brave new world and explore its treasures. Do it all on Days of a Sportsman. Shortly after sunup on Cape Cod's southern downwind side, and while the lighthouse stands ready in the soft spring air for yet another beautiful New England day, the ferry from the island of Martha's Vineyard swings into the harbor, where it will unload tourists and residents. At historic Captain Kidd's Tavern, modern pirates and seafarers wait to board the ferry for a day of shopping and sightseeing at East and West Chop. Inside the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, experiments and research projects, some of them ongoing for several decades, advance our knowledge of everything from bluefish to scrod, lobster, and squid. In the marina, Bass Pro expert angler Stu Apte joins Terry Atamian, Andover car dealer and unofficial mayor of Woods Hole, and host Trevor Gowdy. They have just arrived, confident that their day on the water will be all that they expect.
We gotta use what we have to use to catch the fish.
That's right.
That's what's important.
Beautiful morning, gentlemen.
It sure is. Every morning I wake up, it's a beautiful morning.
It stays on the dock. Cut him loose. We're loose now?
Yep.
Let's go.
We be free.
Another day in paradise.
You bet. Beautiful day in paradise.
As Terry Atamian guides the skiff out of the harbor, the three occupants are tied together by a single aspiration: that they find stacks of striped bass on the humps and rips. To a New Englander, the striped bass is second to no other game fish on a hook or in a pan. The outlander among today's threesome is Stu Apte, who hails from Florida and more recently from Montana. Stu has fished the world and set dozens of light tackle saltwater records. In his 70s now, Apte remains as active as ever, although his world record ambitions no longer run in so high a gear as they once did. But he still fishes with the same deep focus of his younger years. The will to succeed flows in his blood.
This is it. Are you sure about that? Can we whip you if you're wrong?
It's a guarantee.
Guarantee. Oh,
that's scary.
That's scary. We'll give you a bait stick. Nice cooler full of fresh herring still. And this is the key. Fresh bait. This we got early this morning about 4:30, but most people think you have to fish live bait on the bottom. That's not true. You do just as well with dead fresh bait, but it's got to be fresh. That's the key.
And that's why you jig it, to make it look live and for him to find it easier.
Yep, and give it a little flash, and a little movement.
Now, you didn't kiss it for luck.
I'll let you do that.
Okay. I got to keep that sinker on the bottom and just keep bouncing it like deep jigging.
Yeah, keep bouncing it. Sometimes there's a lot of weed and rock down there, so big fish. I feel like a big boulder. It's a big slow pull. But that's it. Just keep contact. There's nothing fancy about it.
But the sinker should be on the bottom all the time.
Yeah, on the bottom all the time.
Okay. I think I can even do
You can
that. Come on now, Mr. Striper. Thought I had a hit. Thought I had a hit. Must have let go. Okay, I just got a hit. Oh, man. Oh, that's a fish. Feels pretty good. Yes, good tour. Yes. Yes. I like when they pull me down to the gunnel. Come on, baby. I'm gonna pump and whine.
I think he ran to the surface because there was a school of bluefish up at the top and he was trying to get away from them.
Here we go. Nice fish.
That's a good
Isn't he a
fish.
beauty?
Nice too.
Isn't he a beauty?
Wow.
Got him hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Who's gonna
I got him.
lip him? Beauty.
Okay.
Really,
Let's
really
see
nice.
that bad boy. Nice fish.
That'd be the
too.
biggest one I have ever caught,
No.
for sure, on anything.
Biggest New England striper.
Biggest
Beautiful. Let's
striper
weigh 'em.
anywhere.
Let's weigh him.
That's great. Okay, you got that boga.
You can still see that sea lice on him. Got up to 28 pounds.
Wow, nice
Whoa.
job, Stu.
Thank
Wonderful.
you. Good fish.
Nice fish.
Now, love to get a picture. Second.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right,
Back.
why don't you release him, Stu?
You bet.
Take your time.
Oh, I just want him to revive nicely. That's it. Get your head going. Need you swimming.
The waters around Cape Cod are among the most fertile in the world, nurtured continually by the Gulf Current that sweeps northward not far out to sea. Striped bass feed on a rich supply of crustacea and squid.
You were with Pan Am. How many years as a commercial pilot?
34 years, including the years I was laid off.
Is that you got a chance to fly all throughout the world with Pan Am. That's how you got to do all that amazing fishing and records and everything that you did in fly fishing.
I always bid my flying by the phase of the moon and the tides. Probably the only pilot in the whole industry that did that, so that I'd have the time off that I wanted, and the fishing was good to go where I wanted to go. I think that's important. That's part of my life.
So how'd you come about the orange and yellow for your tarpon fly? I mean, that's just one of the greatest tarpon flies ever invented.
You know, everybody thinks that the only one was the orange and yellow because that was on the U.S. postage stamp. That same tie was done in about 5 different colors that I did. It was the way of tying it that made it different. I tied it way back on the shank near the bend of the hook.
Right.
So that when you false cast, it didn't hook wrap. That was the whole big thing, but I tied them in a lot of different colors. I used different colors at different times.
Well, we know George Bush used the fly, so.
A gull descends through the soft spring air and plucks a bait fish from the sea, while down below, a striper moves on Terry's herring.
John?
Yeah.
Good one tonight.
Yeah, it feels better than the last one. Oh, he knows he's on there now.
A Tamian brings him to the surface in short order. He's big and full of fight. Meanwhile, Trevor watches his friend handle the New England linesider, as he has so many times before.
That'd be a beauty, Terry.
That's a beauty, Terry. Why don't you walk back down here a little bit? There you go. Let me help you, Terry.
Get in and put the boga in them.
Yeah. Nice fish, Terry.
Way
Yeah.
to go, friend.
Whoa.
There we go.
There you go.
Hooked in a perfect place.
Punch your hand with the hook. Nice fish, Terry.
Yeah, he felt nice.
Whoa, yeah.
That one's tipping the scale.
Nice job, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice
Thanks a lot.
job. 32 pounds. Let's
Couldn't have
get him.
done it without you guys' help.
Yeah, well, let's get him in. Let's get him back out.
Whoa, I love when they kick like that on the release.
Nice job.
Beautiful.
Good job.
How'd it
You're
go,
really
buddy?
great.
32
you.
pounder.
Good
Nice
deal.
job.
Beauty. Hey,
Let's go get
man,
another one. Eh?
the only time I've caught a fish now, so far, is when you've put it on for me, Trev. So
That's right.
you got the dirty duty.
All right, kiddo. Bait man coming up.
Let me catch another one.
Yeah, I can see why you want me to be the bait man for you today.
Just don't lick your fingers.
There you go, partner. These dead baits swim really well, don't they?
Yeah, up current.
There you go.
Try it down current one time. Down, please. What floor?
Lingerie?
Yeah.
Sporting goods?
No. Stripers?
Cooking utensils?
Stripers?
Stripers, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the zip. We're not messing around anymore, are we? Right?
You said it. I found bottom.
Good customer still? Yes, Stewie!
Yes,
He's
yes.
on fire!
I probably shouldn't say this, Trev, but you better get hooked up, buddy. It's gonna be 2-0, 4-0
What time's your flight to Florida, Stu?
soon, I think. Uh-oh, I knew I shouldn't have said it.
Oh,
Hook pulled out of him.
I'm sorry that pulled out, Stu. That's
Knew
too
I
bad.
shouldn't have said that.
That's what you get for insulting me.
Yeah, God punished me that time, you're right.
You sure did.
But you still gotta get one.
No, it's all right.
For 20 years, Stu Apte doubled as a Pan Am pilot and the leading light tackle fishing guide in the Florida Keys. His clients ranged from the legendary Lee Wolf and Ted Williams to the average man, and his specialty was giant tarpon, on fly rod only, thank you. If you signed on with Mr. Apte, you better know how to use a fly rod, because he certainly did, drawing admirers from Key West to Homosassa as he brought talent and innovation to the emerging techniques of saltwater fly rod big game fishing. Nobody ever leaned harder on a tarpon than Stu Apte with a fly rod, and absolutely nobody ever fished better with any kind of gear than this man. Beyond his dozens of records, Apte showed the way to raising the sport to a high art, bringing his talent to the air by sharing top billing with his favorite game fish in several classic films.
Terry, how come you're smoking the cigar and I caught the big fish?
All the pressure's off of me now.
Well,
Nice to share, huh?
I think the pressure's on you-know-who,
You're
Trev.
the only guy who hasn't caught a fish today.
Yeah, well, it's one of those days, I guess.
Come on.
Trying. I get it. Question is, do I get a cigar if I can? He obviously stiffed you right off the bat.
I'm glad of that. I gave those things up a while back.
A lot of time left today.
Well, I hope so. For your sake.
Everyone, it seemed, was catching stripers, from the commercial boys on the trawlers to Mr. Terry Atamian of Andover and Woods Hole. Even the most honorable Stu Apte, angler extraordinaire of points south and west, had mastered the northern technique. At some point in the lengthening afternoon, Mr. Mayer hooked a large bluefish from the Cape Cod depths. For variety, he said. While Trevor sat stony in his discontent, his two companions, who had never met before this day, were fast becoming friends as they shared their good fortune. Then, when silence overcame them all, the inevitable ribbing commenced.
We'll keep Gowdy working, jerking these things out of the water.
Every time.
I heard it.
I hope you did.
Every time I walk by Trevor, it seems like there's a little frost in the air.
Well, he'll thaw out.
All comedians, aren't we?
Oh, cold over there, Trevor?
Where you at? Where's your fish?
Nice and
Oh,
warm.
I let a lot of line out.
Why? Well, I had a lot out too, but you got to whine.
Bluefish striper double.
How
Double special.
how come your bluefish is so much bigger than my striper? But that is nice. Nice and easy on the release. Beat them gentle. We like them. Okay, like when they jump like that. Like when they jump like that.
Nice job.
Good job, partner. Doubleheader partner.
All day you've been punishing me.
Well, there are winners and there are losers.
No comment on that one, Stu. No comment on that one. Oh, sorry, boys. You spoke too soon, Stu.
Oh, way to go.
I am on.
Oh, I'm gonna come in now.
Yep.
It feels like a good one.
Does he? Pretty good?
Yep. Nice.
How's that reel working?
Feels great.
Good. They look good.
Nice fish. Nice bend with your rod, Stu.
Thank you.
Oh, is that what you just said to me, Stu? I hear a word winners and something?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, I said something about there are winners and there are losers.
Oh, look at this,
That's
Mr.
what
App.
did it.
Look
That's
at
what-
this.
That's what did it. We're going to put you in the winner's circle.
A little tired on that bottom. You got him, Terry?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ah, nice job.
Nice
Winners
fish.
and losers, huh? Nice, big guy.
Way to break the ice, Trevor.
Okay, Terry, let him go, buddy. Looks good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Nice, buddy.
Way to hit him.
You
Okay,
now,
Apte.
you now join the winner's circle.
Winner's circle. Oh, yeah.
think for your sake, I hope so. Way to go,
just
way to
kidding.
go. Okay.
You guys deserve that one. Yep.
Well, remember one thing.
What's that?
I don't get even. I get ahead.
Okay. Well, remember one thing. I saved the best for last. What do you say we drift back up, Terry?
Yeah, let's head up and do another drift.
Okay, let's reel up.
With Gowdy off the hook and congeniality restored, Terry moved to a spot where stripers and blues were stacked like commuters on the suburban lines, and Trevor was first on board.
There we go. Hoo-ha!
go.
There's a customer
go.
for
There's
you.
a customer. Let's hope he's not Mr. Blue. Right home to Mama about this one.
Hey, how does it feel, Trev?
Feels slow and heavy at this point.
Heavy and steady.
Heavy and steady, but I'm a little bit hesitant because I was popping it off the bottom about 15 feet when it hit. So
Well,
let's hope it's the striper.
he's further off the bottom than that now, I can tell you that.
Okay.
One really nice thing about that Van Stall reel is you pick up line fast.
Yes, it sure does. It's a,
These bait casting reels, you know, the retrieve is not near as good.
no. The amazing thing about them is the amount of line that they hold.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Gentlemen, I think we got a little color back here.
Bring them up and we'll do the boga. Oh, that is a beauty.
There's a
That's
champ.
the biggest one of the day.
There's a champ. All right, Stu.
Biggest one up of the day. You got him?
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Oh. There's a
What
big
is Kelly
Terry.
weighs, yeah.
Oh,
Look at this one, Terry.
I might be able to beat with the one I
I
did on
told
now.
You only think so.
I told you guys I'd get back here by the end of the
Let me
day.
get the hook out and take a weight on him, huh?
Yeah. That fish is 32.5 pounds.
Wow.
So, let's get him released. I'll release him still.
Okay.
This is a handsome fish.
You gonna take him with your thumb?
Yes, I am.
You got him?
Yes, I
You
do.
sure?
Yep, let's go.
You got him.
He's
Let
on
me
his
get yours
bike.
for you over here. You got him?
Big guy. Thank you very much. There he goes. I warned you guys, there's a lot of time left.
Well,
And payback is done. All the jokes, the ribbing, big fish of the day.
that's the
You
big
know
one.
the nicest part? You released it for me. Thank
Well, it
you.
was a pleasure.
It was.
Thank
A lot
you.
of fun. All right, it's getting late. What do you say we start heading in?
That sounds good.
I think we probably
Lobsters?
should.
Lobsters at the houseboat.
Is that what
Got
we're
it.
gonna do?
Why not?
Super day.
So, the Woods Hole trio took their leave. And as the skiff cruised home through the gathering evening, a sense of friendship filled the air. What could be better than this, each wondered. Nothing, absolutely nothing, said the setting sun.